Hello there, I'm the base manager and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. In the start of the 14th cycle, we start our second episode of this series. Now, in this episode, what I think we should do, we should start working on our power grid. Right now, our power grid is pretty much just this, a line of wire and pretty much nothing else. However, we already unlocked the... Thank you, game. The coal generator. So we should probably start working towards those. I'm going to need a smart battery and the advanced power regulator and the smart home research. So I need these 3 research to be done and we will be good to go. Ooh, how many visits is there left? Hello? Doesn't it see? I'm pretty sure you can see how many visits a outhouse still has available. Uses 11. Uses 29. Okay, nope. That's not it. Huh. I'm looking for information that is not available. God, I remember there was a way for you to see how many more visits you had available on a outhouse. I'll have to investigate. Well, I didn't find a way to see how many visits there were available. However, I can sense that it might be just 1 or 2. So probably should send someone to clean the toilet during the work cycle. Hopefully someone will get on to do that. Another thing that we are also building is our mess hall, and after that I think that we should also start working towards a warehouse of some sorts, at least something temporary to start storing all this junk, because where is the decoration? Materials, light, ventilation, decor. Yeah, our decor is a little bit garbage, given that we have a bunch of garbage laying all over the floor, so we should also start working towards that. But for now, I'm going to expand this pit and do the research that we have to do. I was taking a look at our germs overlay because Abe is sick, right? And I thought he was sick because he was walking around in water, right? But apparently that's not the case. Where is he? He's sick with food poisoning. That cannot be. Let's go to the germ overlay and let's request disinfection of this place. Disinfect all it is, and these toilets as well. You're nasty, let me tell you that. Didn't you wash your hands when you went to the bathroom? They never told you that. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's start working towards the automation that we need. This one should be done relatively quickly, even though Abe is still sick. Shouldn't take too long. Now guys, just a tip for you. You probably already know about this, but building diagonally is one of your best friends. Like, for example, if I want to keep on expanding the water pit this way, I will eventually let all the water fall in here, right? Because there is no blocks to block it in here. But your dupes can actually build from here to here. So, as long as you have the patience to build 1 block at a time. Oh, and by the way, let's not build this out of sandstone. I have igneous rock. Yeah. Let's do it out of igneous rock. And let's replace these with igneous rocks as well. Because I'm not sure if it is still a thing, but I recall I have vivid memories of sandstone not being able to hold weight very well. So I don't know. Don't blame me for not trusting in it. Oh, would you look at that, our Great Hall is complete. It's not yet fully built, but hey, We already have the +6 morale bonus of having the greater all. We could also have another morale bonus for having a latrine, but I kinda want to move away from latrines into a proper bathroom. A proper bathroom. But for that I still need a lot of things like the electrical grid. So this setup is only temporary and it will have to do. Now guys, I just noticed that we have a few pieces of polluted water in our water tank. This is probably because there was a little bit of polluted water somewhere around here and they dropped it in the bottle emptier. I already unticked polluted water. However, this is actually a good thing, okay? Because it reminds me that these guys can sometimes pee their pants, right? And we don't want pee water in our main supply of water. I will eventually block the ceiling off, preventing any pee water from getting in, but while we are building, the ceiling is open, right? So I am installing these two small tiles over here because if they pee in any place in the base, it will eventually run off and stop in here, preventing the pee from getting inside our main water supply. It can only get in if they pee in here, which I'm pretty sure the game will do that to me. Now, more research. What did we need? We need so many things, but I cannot build anything just yet. But let's keep on working. Oh, before we do that, I need the rock refiner or rock crusher, but I already researched that, so let's go for sound amplifiers, getting ourselves the smart battery, and yeah, I think that's pretty much all that we need to get it started. And before we go away, let's just see the skills duplicant, the duplicant's skills, that's what I meant. Meep can already be spec'd into ranching, which means we can start working in one of those as well. So many things to do, guys, so many things. Ooh, what do we have here? Printing pod available. Let's choose a blue... Oh, okay. An Oxy Fern Seed. This is quite nice. Rocketry pilot, but we are not there yet. Cloud Sleeper, yeah, no thank you. Plant Murderer. Yeah, the Oxy Fern is just fine. Now, this is our very first Oxy Fern Seed. I don't think you can find these just laying around the place. Those are really nice to have, because one of the things that we can do with those is, if I come over here to the farm tiles, right, I can build an Oxy Fern over here and it will convert carbon dioxide into oxygen, helping us clear out a little bit of this carbon dioxide and providing our base with a little bit of oxygen. Now just one seed will do nothing, but still, it helps a little bit. Alright guys, so I open up our little bit of carbon dioxide pit over here. It's just a small pit. But for now, while we don't have power, this is the best thing that we can do to conserve the unrefrigerated food that we have, because we are having our very first harvest of meal lice, and it would not be a bad idea to conserve it in a proper environment. Now, I've been doing a little bit of research, and apparently the devs changed the way food works. They were a little bit mean to us, let's just put it like that, because if you add the food inside a inside a sterile environment, or inside a refrigerator, or something like that, inside a vacuum, I believe, the food would not spoil. But now the food spoils. In if I come over here, I still can't see the oh, here it is, the freshness. Because it's unrefrigerated, it's -9, and because it's normal atmosphere, it's -4, right? In fact, let's give this high priority, because we kind of want to store our food over there. In this box, I'm going just to keep the muckroot, because apparently that doesn't spoil, and neither does nutrient bars, so that can stay in there. However, everything else must come to this box over here. There we go. Let's put everything to this one except the muckroot and the nutrient bar. And let's give it a solid 6 priority. Alright, there we go. Once someone decides to... in fact, let's give it a higher priority. Now it's only -9 for being unrefrigerated, but the sterile environment, you know, disappeared. So it will decay slowly, slower than it would be in just a non-sterile environment, but it will still decay. So I believe that the only way that you have to completely get your food preserved is to have it frozen. So okay, we will have to deal with that. Now let's go for this one, which I believe is the final piece of the puzzle that we need, and then we can start working towards our power plant, or at least our coal power plant, which will only be temporary, but still it will be very useful. Well guys, having the Oxy Fern here has another advantage. Now we only always have a pocket of oxygen going around the place, and our guys don't have to go all the way upstairs just to breathe a little bit. And let me tell you, the Oxy Fern is actually going pretty quickly on this carbon dioxide. The level dropped from here all the way over here, so cool, I suppose. If we have a few of these, we can like pretty much just run a base with those, and instead of using the carbon skimmer, you know, it's a quote-unquote free. It's not free because it uses a little bit of water and dirt, but still does a good job. Well, they are taking their time. Let's just put it like that. They are not very happy. They are getting sick all the time. But well, it's a sacrifice that must be made if we want to take as much space as possible. Now, one thing that we must keep on doing is more and more and more research. Now we already have pretty much every piece of the puzzle that we need, but we can keep on working towards other things, like the liquid reservoir, which we are going to need if we want to set up a proper bathroom. So let's work on that. And now that I am expanding my water pit, I will soon be able to pop these water pockets, and then I will build my power plant somewhere around here, above the water reservoir. That way the carbon dioxide stays somewhat contained around here, and then I will put a carbon skimmer in a small pit just to absorb all the carbon dioxide that will pull from the top of the base. And now let's take a look at the blueprints that we have available to us. Doctoring, suit wearing, farming plus 10, that is not a bad one, and suit wearing plus 9. Ooh. With buff, okay, this one is actually a good hauler. It sucks the decreased machinery, but hey, we can't be perfect, so hello Nails and welcome to our base. You know what? Your arrival is quite timely. I kinda need someone to start hauling shit around my base, so there we go. Please be a hauler. I just need to build some storage. Now the best place to build storage, in my opinion, is close to your airlock. I like to build an airlock on top of the base, so I'm pretty sure that my airlock will be somewhere around here, somewhere that is not touching the yucky biomes, right? So I believe I will build one more level, and then I will build a storage on top of it, and I like to build a so pretty much the way it's going to go is this is going to be another level, and then this will be a storage level, right? Instead of a 4 tiles, just a 2 tiles. So that's where we are working towards the future, and I should really lose the habit of pausing the game. This is not Kenshi. Nothing bad is going to happen to me because I'm talking and I'm not paying attention. I really should lose that habit. But yeah. Let's continue expanding the base and working towards the power generation, because the power generation will really speed up some things. We'll be able to have the water skimmers working, which means we can build a proper bathroom, and we can have our kitchen working, we can have our refrigerator working, we can have a lot of things working. So yeah, that's what I'm going to try to work towards. And now I need more cots, so please build me a few more, and I'm close to needing a another room. Huh, incredible how fast they grow. Fantastic, another research done. Abe is really a good scientist. Um, more things, more things. Let me think. For the bathroom, I think I already have everything that I need. I'm pretty sure of it. Now, let's think about... Yep. Let's think about a oxygen generation room, right? With the electrolyzer. So for that we are going to need a few extra components. Not a bad idea to research those. They are also taking their sweet time doing this. But that is a very slow and methodical process, so we can't blame them. Now, let's keep assigning skills. Super hard digging would not be a bad idea, so please do that, Bubbles. You could also go towards the super hard digging. And Joshua, now that you already have the grilling, so you can use the grill. I don't think we need to spec him into grilling level 2 just yet, but we could spec him into farming, which would help out a lot in our food production. Alright guys, so nails, I prioritized her into supplying and storing, and I built these storage bins over here. This is going to be temporary because I want to clear this junk out of here. That way they don't get inside the tank to get the stuff that they need to build and get all sick, you know. Let's try to control this. Now you probably also notice that my water, for some reason, is filled with germs. Now, that kinda sucks if it was not for the fact that they kinda die in water, so that's not really an issue. Like, they are dying on 3% per cycle. Now, it's going up, but I believe that's because it's trying to equalize the number of germs or something. You know, you see, it's going down in here, and it's probably going up somewhere else. So, weird mechanics happening. Eventually, they will all die. It's not really an issue. They might get a little bit sick, but oh well. You're living in space, my friend. Getting a little bit sick is the least of your concerns. Alright, slowly but steadily, we are getting there. Let's see, what new blueprints do we have for us? We have a builder with slow learner and bottle. This one is kind of a turn down for me. Suit wearing and doctoring with critter aversion. Truth be told, I don't need any of... I would like to have the building one, but I don't know. Alright guys, after thinking about it, I think I'm going to take her in. Bahi. Even though she is a slow learner with a bottomless stomach, which is something I really didn't want to, but we'll have to deal with. She is an early bird, and the building plus 14 is just way too good to say no. So now I will only print either a really good dupe or a mechatronics. I will going to alt my dupe printing with Bahi over here, because I need to work on my food first, and yeah, we are in no condition to keep getting people in without having a way to feed them. But we are working on that, so don't worry about that too much. Now, let's do a little bit more research. Let's go for decontamination, and let's get into our duplicate skills. Bahi, please, you have a lot of things to build, my friend. A lot of things, okay? So focus on that, because we are about to give you even more things to build. So I believe it is a station. farm station. By the way, how many tiles were in there? Let me do that again. Wanna wait? Oh, but it's not going to be 108 forever. Yeah, I still have a few things to add to the build, so it will be okay in the end. Um, Food, farm tiles. Let's put a couple of farm tiles over there, and a couple of farm tiles over here. I think I have a better way of doing it. Of doing this. I am wasting way too much space with a 4-tile configuration. Maybe there is a better way of doing this. Now that's much better. I like to have a small tank of water inside my farmhouse. That way it just reduces the amount of trips that you guys have to do. I personally, for some reason, I don't like the hydroponic farms. I don't know, I just feel that they use way too much water. I don't know, maybe I'm just being crazy, or maybe not. Who knows? For now, let's start planting a few things. In the bottom floor, I will want to have... Stop pausing the game, god damn it. Not that. That. Now, I have to admit it, the that thing that follows the cursor, that window, that text window, is quite annoying because I can't see where the hell I'm placing my thingies, my lamps, in regards to the distribution of light that they are going to have, but I think this is good enough, because I will want to have some bristle blossoms growing in here, so that we can access a better tier of food, right? So, for now, this will have to do. But enough talking about farms. Today is the day that we finally get to do the thing that we set up to do in the first place. Pop these goddamn water bubbles and start working on our coal power plant. Look at all the space that we just freed up from doing that. Fantastic. And my water tank is almost complete. Almost. Not there yet. But we are in no rush to complete this anyway. What I really wanted was just to get this water out of here, so that I can start working on the coal power. So yeah, let's just clean this area up, and let's see what kind of space we are working with. Alright, let's get this going. So, we are going to need a rock crusher to get some refined metals for the smart battery. The jumbo battery is just there to replace it, like a placeholder, you know? And that way it will also store up a little bit of power in it. Then we are going to run an heavy watt wire under the base in our industrial small-scale industrial sector, because we are not going to put all our industrial machines in here. And yeah, we are going to run the heavy wire under it, and then we are going to convert the heavy wire into regular wire with the power transformers, which we are going to put under our base and run the power upwards, trying to conceal it as best we can so that we don't have a big impact on the core. Of course, that over time that stops being important because, well, the spaghetti monster starts to grow, and you run out of space to put stuff in. So yeah, let's see, what other things do we need? Sensors would be nice, and the logic would also be nice. So let's go towards that. Let's work towards the logic, and then we will work in the or maybe not. Let's work in the improved ventilations first, and then we work on the logic. Those are two things that we are going to need to have an oxygen generator, but for now we still need to research them. And yeah, this farm is not coming quick enough, because our supply of food is going down somewhat rapidly, but these are already halfway there, so we should have that under control in no time. And let's assign a few more skills. Ape. Astrology or atomic research? I think atomic research. Astrology, we are still a little bit away from it. We are still away from breaking the surface, into the surface I mean, so atomic maybe does more sense. Alright, no one else has any skills. Let's give even more science to our already extremely quick scientist. And now it's all a waiting game. With Rock Crusher complete, let's get a few pieces of ore. How many do I need for the smart battery? Power smart battery needs 200 kilograms, and then I need a little bit of wire. 5 kilograms per, so... 500? Yeah. 500 kilograms probably are good enough. Now, next blueprint, let's see. Ooh, copper ore, that's nice. Digging and rocketry, suit wearing. Okay, it's not even a close race, right? These guys are not that special, so... even though she's not that bad, actually. But still, the copper is better, because we will run out of that stuff eventually. And dupes, well, those, they just keep on coming. So I think I'm going to take that trade. Alright guys, this is on its way. I'm already working on the first distribution power grid. Excuse me. On the first distribution power grid, which is going to go towards the mess hall and kitchen. So pretty much is like the way that I like to do it, right? I hide the cables on this part of the base. Then the second system, which is going to go towards the research lab and farmhouse and any other systems that might need powering over here, will go through this side. In the future, if I need to send another grid, I can always send through the... Whoa! Wait, what? Something bad was happening, what? Okay. False alarm then? I'll pretend. We'll pretend that... Local colony lacks crop tending. Really? Then let's see if we can take care of that. Meep. Oh, yeah, I see. The crop tending is the second level. I think that specializing Meep in crop tending would not be a bad idea. Yeah, let's do that. Crop tending it is. Meep, we'll make sure that this farm is running as fast as humanly possibly, or in this case as plantily possibly. That's way too way too complicated for me to pronounce. But in any case, let's keep on going on the research. Ooh, fire poles. I kinda need those, but automation first. Automation first. Let's go. Oh, the memory thingy is under orbital. Now that's unfortunate, but not unexpected, I suppose. The other logic pieces will be good enough for the things that we need to do. So, for now, let's keep on focus. Let's keep the focus on building our power plant, and because I have no one on operating, I probably should give a higher priority to the rock crusher so that someone eventually comes in here and do something about it, you know? So, yeah, let's wait on all of this to be completed, and while we wait, I'm going to expand my power grid for whenever it is ready. Now, this might be overkill right now, because we will not be producing over 1 kilowatt of power. I believe it is the I believe it is the maximum power that this is capable of. Yep. We are not going to be producing 1k watts right now. Or maybe we are, because these are 600, so we'll be producing 1200. But still, it's a little bit over the top. But as we will be expanding our power grid. We already have the system to deal with the increased loads that will be traveling through the heavy watt wires, right? And that way we don't need to rebuild all that stuff when we end up on that point. Now, to send the power down, I'm gonna... Yeah, I'm going to work on the power grid to feed the water pumps and other equipment that we are going to have around here. Cool, cool, cool. Now, oh, it's already done. Fantastic. And they are, oh well, they already worked a little bit on that. So let's deconstruct the jumbo battery. What is that? No power consumers. Okay, don't worry. There will be power consumers eventually. Yeah, for now I'm just going to do this. Not connected. I will destroy this, and then I will connect this temporary line, because first I don't want the rock crusher over here, and second I don't want this wire going through the middle of my base. It doesn't look super well. Okay, so let's see. Stop pausing the game, god damn it, this is not Kenshi. When you play too much you know when you play too much Kenshi. You just know. There we go. This will automate the coal generators, and that way no one needs to run on the manual generator, which will free up some labor, and overall it is just a much better source of power. Where the hell are the storages? Storage bin. I want the storage bin right here to store all the coal, and then if I need more coal generators, I still have the room. Now I'm tracking the amount of coal that I have and in the resources over here. Gotta be honest, I don't have a lot of coal, so getting into Atch's ranching would probably not be a terrible idea, but I think I will leave that for the next episode. Right now, I just want to finish the power grid. Alright guys, I almost forgot to put Bahi on her own schedule for the early bird bonus. Right, I just moved the timer a little bit down, and so she'll get all that sweet bonus right when she wakes up. Now, let's choose a new blueprint. Oh my, okay, these are not that bad apparently. A lot of buffs. Let me take a look. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I kinda want Ren, because he is skilled as a mechatronic engineer. He starts with that, which is fantastic. Like, I'm going to ignore his interests. I'm sorry, Ren, it is your own fault, but I can't print him right now. So I'm going to hold on this blueprint, at least until I have my bristle farm going. We shouldn't be too long from that, given that I am already establishing the power grid. So soon we shall have that going as well. Now I'm going to set up a little bit of a stop pausing the game. Little bit of a storage yard over here for the for stuff that we can use in farming, such as you know, dirt and stuff like that. I know that we are going to need it somewhere else, but it's just a good place to keep it. I know there is no water and no light, but don't worry. At least the water we have. We just don't have the light just yet. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of organization, and hopefully that will help out a little bit in cleaning out the mess that we have around here, because yeah, the base is looking mighty messy, and this is having quite the impact in our guys when it comes to the morale. Starvation? Wait, what? Why? Go grab something to eat, bro. Or you don't want meal lice? If you don't want to, like, I could understand, but it's not that there is no food. Right? Yeah, you are eating the meal lice. Don't worry, you don't have to eat the meal lice forever, okay? I know that it's probably disgusting, but we are about to upgrade. Okay, we are about to turn that meal lice into pickled meal. Oh, we have barbecue? Really? How much? Huh. Cool, wait. No one eats the freaking meat raw, okay? Don't do that. Yeah, but let's store the meat in there so it doesn't spoil. Is it? Nope. Probably a critter that died and his corpse is lying around there somewhere. And in here I kinda want the coal. Let's give it a high priority. These I kinda want to be on high priority as well, so that they are always topped off. The battery, let's see, sends a green signal at 20%, please. Okay. The lines are all complete. Kinda. So all I need is someone to supply some coal and I'm good to go, I think. Alright guys, the power grid is up and running. There we go, and because the battery is filled up, the coal generator stopped. Fantastic. Now all we need to do is to remove the stuff from here and put it over there. So for now, just for now, I'm going to store everything. Both cooking ingredients and edible. But then I will remove the cooking ingredients and place it in a storage for the kitchen. Where is the deconstruct? Here it is. A storage solely for the kitchen. That way our guys don't have to travel as much. And the storage for the kitchen, I'm thinking about doing a... Even though in the previous episode I told you guys that I don't like the infinite storage, given that you cannot store food indefinitely in the refrigerator anymore, well, an infinite storage is the only thing that I can think of, because you can create a vacuum and then the food technically will be frozen, I believe. That's what I read, at least. I'll have to test it out if it is true or not, but I will try it, because, yeah, I'm not going to find any way to deep freeze my food other than that. Okay, so, now that this is done, pickle, do this forever, and once we have gristleberries, do this forever as well. And why don't we have power over here? Because there is a line missing over there. Of course there is. Okay, let's just fix this so we can have the so we can end the episode on a high note. There we go, guys. Our Bristle Blossom farm is up and running. Now this is not super special or anything. Oh, by the way, did I get the greenhouse? Yes, I have, with 94 tiles. Look at that. It will be reduced to 92 once I finish the well over there, but I am still lacking the components to make this automatic, right? So for that I still will have to wait a little bit. Oh, nothing can be planted in here. Okay, understandable. But yeah, guys, I think that that will be all for today. We achieved our objective of building our power grid. Everything is now operating out of here. We have expanded the room in our base and now have a lot more room to work with for future rooms. Now, the things that we need to build in the future is a bathroom within automatic cleaning system, so that our guys can stop using the outhouses, which so far it has been effective, but it could be better. Let's just finish plugging these things off, because I forgot. Oh, and this thing is not supposed to be in here anymore. I'm sorry, guys, but in Oxygen Not Included is always like this, right? You are trying to leave the game, but you always see one thing that is not in its place, and you always have to go back. But in any case, guys, I hope that you are enjoying this, that you have enjoyed this episode, and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.